This seems to be something that's a question that's in demand for the most part. And you guys want to know if I was kicked out or what. Some of you just don't know the story and just making up lies and I was kicked out. I was never kicked out. I always had a good name. I've never fornicated or did anything outside of the rules. This is what happened. The whole thing started. I was unemployed for like 4 months. I was about to lose my car. My phone was probably off or about to be off at this point. I had my family helping me. Luckily, I had my family because they tell you to separate from your family. So what if I didn't have them to support me? Anyway, so I got offered a job. First of all, I turned down about 3 jobs because they all told me I had to work on the Sabbath. I told them I couldn't, blah, 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 blah. Constant clash. So I was like, yo, I can't keep not accepting jobs. This is my livelihood. Like, I have to pay my bills. I never asked the congregation for money. I never went to Gabar and asked him for anything. And he was actually mad that I never asked them for nothing. I never depended on them. I never separated from my family. And that's why they were so mad. So I got a new job and my training was like 3 to 6 months. I had to work on the Sabbath, this and that. But after that, they told me that I can make up my own schedules, like this scheduling bidding or something. I can make up my own schedule. And so then I can choose not to work on the Sabbath, continue to congregate, whatever. Well, they made a whole big deal about it. And it was just a huge deal about it. Dang, where'd the sun go? And they was kind of pissed off and mad and was like looking at me like, oh, you accepted the job? Like it was such a sin. Like, oh, wow, you took the job working on the Sabbath. And so I was just like, at that point, I don't care. No, none of y'all going to pay my bills. Who's going to pay my car note? Who's going to pay my insurance? Who's going to pay my phone bill? Who's going to get my hair done, my nails done, keep me looking good and all that? Not y'all. Because y'all barely help anybody. So, yeah, so they was tripping over that. And then at that point, I was just like, I was ready to go anyway. So I accepted the job. And so I didn't see them on the Sabbath. That's just how it went. And I kept them updated every week. Every week. That's when they kept me in the chat. I was still in the chat. The Las Vegas Princess chat. I have Gabar's number personally, so we were texting and I was communicating with him, and I have text messages to prove it. So they was just tripping over that. They couldn't get over it. So I believe the last time I was seen at the IUIC Vegas school was sometime in like August or September, when I just got my job, and then I went to like a new moon or something like that. And sorry, you guys, the sun is going, like, keep going up and down and up and I don't know. Anyway, so that's why the brightness is changing. I don't know if, brightness is changing. So that's what happened. They was tripping about the fact that I accepted a job, working on Sabbath temporarily. And I kept in communication with them. I did everything I was supposed to do. That still was enough. You just can't please these people. They wanted me to say no to the job and look bummy like they do. Okay. So I think the last feast day I went to, was the new moon in August or September. I have to look back at my phone. So I still even after I accepted this job, I still continued to, try to deal with them, but they didn't want to deal with me. All right. So after all that, suddenly out of nowhere, it said that Sister So-and-so removed you from the IUIC kitchen staff, event staff, or whatever. And I'm just like, why would you remove me? I didn't understand it. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm not even going to trip. I'm not going to even communicate or reach out to them because obviously they didn't communicate to me. They just removed me from the group for no reason. And so Gabar removed me from the groups. And then I was a member of their secret group called IUIC FAM. That's on Facebook. It's a secret group, you guys, so you're not going to find it. It's invite only. So only certain leaders will accept you in the group or let you even get on. It's like a little over 1,000 members in that group. I was a part of that group for a minute, and I seen a post about me saying that I'm bugged out and I'm, back in the world and I got the devil on me and I'm this and that out of nowhere. At that point, I already said I wasn't going back to them because they was not supportive and didn't understand that I had to work to pay my bills. So I said, I'm not even going back. Forget them. I don't even care no more. Y'all been stressing me out for 2 whole years. Have me walking on tacks and needles, and you know what I'm saying? Just walking on glass and eggshells and scared to, accept a job or do certain things. And so that's what happened. So I wasn't kicked out. They just slandered me out of nowhere. They didn't have an excuse. They didn't reach out to me and say, sister, are you okay? What's going on? I kept reaching out to them. They never cared about my well-being. They just always said, oh, well, she's back in the world. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? So I always had a good name. I was always in good standing. I was always active on their staffs or whatever. I was just always there, and I was actively involved. And for them to just slander me out of nowhere because I accepted a job that I had to work temporarily on the Sabbath, that was foul. And y'all not getting away with that because you slandered my name in front of thousands of people. Talked about me in front of thousands of people for no reason. So people looking at me like I'm the bad guy, I'm the bad person, this and that. That's BS. And some of y'all think this happened just like that. This is gradually. This happens over time. Like I said, I was with them for 2 years. So I started noticing things day one. But I didn't run like most people do. I didn't run. I stayed there to just give them a shot, give them a chance. Gave them the benefit of the doubt. 2 whole years. So that's what happened for all you who's lying and don't know what you're talking about. I never got kicked out. All right? So stop telling these people these lies. And most of y'all don't even know me, and you've never met me. You've never even been to that camp or been at that school. So you guys, if you want to believe random comments, they're not even showing their face. They're not showing their real name. Come on now. I'm showing my face. I'm showing my name, my real name. And I'm putting this story out there. So who are you going to trust? Somebody who's hiding or someone's open telling the truth? So I just need to do this really quick. The next video will be part 7 continued. IUIC's money making music over God. Thanks for watching, guys.